Where's my remote control?
90 degrees here, 90 degrees there, 90 degrees everywhere! Without 90-degree or right angles, as they are affectionately called, we would have no squares, no tissue boxes, no books. The letter T wouldn't even exist. Thank your lucky stars for right angles.
You know, they used to be called wrong angles until I said, hey, what's wrong with them? Give the poor guys a break.
If the Greek chorus is through, I'll continue. Be sure to bring your cameras on this Friday's class trip to Fuzzy World. The student who captures the most photographs of 90-degree angles will win a special prize.
Yeah, we'll do that.
The roller coaster, the Fuzzytron, the Ferris wheel is nothing but a complex system of 90-degree angles.
Gwen Mezzrow, Nurse Umla would like to speak with you.
And then she packed up her books and left for the day.
Whatever Nurse Umla told her, it must have been awful. It ripped my heart in two to see her so... Booyah! Fish sticks just came out of the frying vat.
Well, Nurse Umla was holding those lice screenings this week. I'm not saying anything, but how often does Gwen Mezzrow unbraid that hair and actually wash it?
Gwen Mezzrow has lice.
Lice, Marie. That's right, lice.
Isn't that disgusting?
Poor Gwen Mezzrow. Do they make I hope the parasites in your hair meet a timely death cards?
Wait, you guys, I don't know for sure if she has...
I'll make it myself. I'll need some watercolors, yeah, and a butter churn.
So, Nikki, I got my Fuzzy World permission slip signed, but I left it at home. So if you could sneak away during gym...
Pepper Ann, you just started a horrible rumor about Gwen Mezzrow.
It was just talk. Besides, when was the last time someone took something I said seriously?
I heard Ernie the janitor ran in with hedge clippers and cut off Gwen Mezzrow's braids right in the middle of Miss Dark's class.
I told my mother that today's youth was unclean, but no, she didn't listen. Now I'm forced to go to school with the likes of that lice-ridden cootie Gwen Mezzrow.
What do you think? There was once a lovely girl who only had one vice. We were horrified to learn that she'd caught a case of lice. One day I'll tell my children with a sigh and wistful stare, I could have loved Gwen Mezzrow if she'd only washed her hair.
Milo, I made it up, okay? Gwen Mezzrow doesn't have lice.
Gwen Mezzrow has lice?
Oh, what have I done?
Don't beat yourself up. Everyone knows there's no way Gwen Mezzrow could actually have lice. It would take an unprecedented warming trend for them to thrive this time of year.
Really?
I wouldn't worry. Gwen Mezzrow will be back tomorrow and everyone will have forgotten everything.
I'm pulling for you, Gwen Mezzrow.
You made me a card? That's so... Lice? Milo, I don't have lice.
Good cover-up, but we all saw Nurse Umla send you home. So, when was the last time you undid your braids?
All right, before we jump into geometry, it's time for you to pick your buddies for tomorrow's trip to Fuzzy World.
Dieter, do you want to... Milo, can we...
Sorry, Gwen Mezzrow, but even I have limits.
This is ridiculous! If the rest of you are scared of some silly rumor, then I'll be partners with... Good luck, Gwen. I get a little frightened on the parking lot tram. Perhaps you could hold my hand?
But I don't have lice. My goldfish died. That's what Nurse Umla came to tell me. I spent the rest of the day at Fishy Mezzrow's burial. Why do you think I have these black ribbons in my braids? Because of the lice?
Look at her, alone, cast off by her peers, forced into lice-filled population 1. I've lice-listed Gwen Mezzrow. Ms. Mezzrow, If you just tell us what we need to know, we can all go home to our families.
All right. I am a communist.
For the 10th time, I don't care. Are you now or have you ever been infected with lice?
No.
I'll ask you again, Ms. Mezzrow. Are you now?
Have you no sense of decency, Pepper Ann? Have you no sense of decency? Get away from me, Pepper Ann, or haven't you heard? I'm poison.
Gwen, You see, it was lunchtime, and, well, we were all wondering, and I accidentally started a rumor that you had lice, but I didn't mean to. Can you ever forgive me?
It was you?
I'll make it up to you, Gwen Mezzrow, I swear. From this moment forward, my entire afternoon will be dedicated to convincing the world that you are lice-free.
Then I guess I have no choice but to forgive you, Pepper Ann. You're the only friend I've got right now.
If we make bodily contact, they'll never let me back in. Trust me. So you have to help me spread the word. Gwen Mezzrow never had lice.
Baking soda, vinegar, how can substances so tame become so volatile when mixed?
I was just making conversation, but I was wrong. She left because Fishy Mezzrow died.
It's like in life. Two otherwise tranquil souls such as Gwen Mezzrow and myself come together to create passion unheard of. Too bad she has lice.
Milo, have you been listening to a word I've said?
No.
You want your hat back? You repeat after me. Gwen Mezzrow is lice-free.
Fine, whatever you say. Just give me back my hat!
Don't forget to spread the word! And I didn't mean to start a rumor. Gwen Mezzrow is 100% lice-free.
I guess that makes sense.
So, do you think you could publish a formal rumor retraction in Hazelnuts and Bolts?
I don't know, Pepper Ann. The rumor retraction section is full.
You can have my scrunchie you've always admired. It's the freshest.
You obviously need this more than me.
So, as you can read, the whole thing was a big, ugly mistake.
Like, speaking of ugly?
Vanessa took her hat back. But you guys believe me, right? You'll make sure everyone knows.
Marie, you can put Gwen Mezzrow back on my invitation list. She's clean.
I did it, Nikki. The Gwen Mezzrow lice rumor is out of circulation. I'll be able to enjoy tomorrow's trip to Fuzzy World with a squeaky clean conscience.
I'm proud of you. You admitted your mistake and rectified the situation. Very adult.
Hear that? That is one squeaky clean conscience.
I have to go to class. The F in the Fuzzy World sign has 3 right angles alone. That eraser is as good as mine.
There's one more thing I gotta do.
It's a world of fuzzy, a world of fun for every boy and girl.
So, Dieter, you know, that cute Gwen Mezzrow still doesn't have a buddy for Fuzzy World.
Since I came to America, I have been planning, plotting, and praying for this trip to Fuzzy World. Nothing's gonna ruin it, especially Gwen Mezzrow and her lice.
I'm telling you, she doesn't have lice. Didn't you read the rumor retraction in Hazelnuts and Bolts?
Oh, newspapers are nothing but 2-bit conspiracy mills.
Okay, I'm gonna prove to you once and for all that Gwen Mezzrow is lice-free. Don't move. I said don't move. Nurse Uma! I was just looking for popsicle sticks. Bye.
Pepper Ann! I've been looking all over for you. Sit down, honey. Your lice screening results just came back. I'm afraid you're infected, girl.
I'm... what?
Not to worry. Oh, honey. Lice are quite easy to get rid of. A thorough washing with medicated shampoo usually does the trick. I just hope you haven't been sharing any brushes or hats.
Oops.
Dreams of a Fuzzy World frolic are shattered as an epidemic lice infestation sends students home in droves. Health officials blame the outbreak on unusually warm weather patterns and this scrunchie. At a time like this, Hal, one can only wonder what the infected students must be going through. And next, when it comes to crime fighting, this pint-sized policeman is no dummy. Stay tuned!
Who will make a pretty watercolored poem for me?
Lice, Marie. That's right, lice.
You can have my scrunchie.
Stupid El Nino.
Hello, Peppy. Why so glum?
We started a new project in art class today. We have to make clay mugs. I'm a tumbler girl, not a mug girl.
Don't be afraid to try something new. One of the most satisfying things in life is challenging yourself.
Can we go yet? My favorite Crazy Twin Shenanigans rerun is starting soon. It's the one where they go to Mars.
We'll leave in 5 minutes when my shift is over. Only 4 more minutes, Peppy.
Oh.
So, notice anything different about the tacos this week?
No.
They're the same as always.
That's where you're wrong. Usually I load the shell meat, cheese, lettuce. This week I loaded it meat, lettuce, cheese. You know, to mix it up.
Cool. Anyway, I gotta head. Milo and I are going to Nikki's to study her homework.
I'm gonna go hang with Crash.
Bye.
Well, don't you want dessert? Do you need a ride? I could... Okay, bye.
Congratulations go to the 8th grade who raised $42 for their weekend cakewalk. Don't forget, next weekend is the Mathletes Cakewalk. It plus you equals fun. Okay, the 7th grade is trying to raise money for their variety show. Color Me Hazelnut. Any suggestions?
How about a cakewalk?
All in favor?
Aye. Nay! No more cakewalks. I am sick of this. It's the same thing every meeting. Can't we try something new for once? How about a car wash?
Oh, yeah.
That's a great idea.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy, it just might work.
That's the spirit. Let's give a squirt for our little squirts.
What is she doing?
You know, it's a wonder we make these meetings every month. PTA should stand for Parents Tired Always. And speaking of cakewalks, who made that an expression? That was a cakewalk. What? Or easy as pie. Have you ever made a pie? It takes hours. Let me tell you, there are plenty of things to be easy as, and a pie is not one of them.
It's so true.
My thighs! Wasn't that great? I mean, they liked me. They really liked me.
You were really lucky, Mom. You could have made a fool of yourself. What's gotten into you anyway? You used to love cakewalks.
Oh, I can't wait to tell Janie. I just feel so alive.
I'm telling you, I read it. They're making a Crunch Pot movie, and Brent Spiner is playing the...
Whoa! Stop the proverbial presses.
This is amazing.
P.A., your birth mother is a true artist. She not only designs clothes, she designs witticisms for the masses.
She is showing a tremendous amount of personal strength. Public speaking is the world's #1 fear. She's my hero.
If I stink up the joint, people will be laughing at me instead of with me. But that doesn't affect you. Oh, I forgot. Everyone in town knows I'm your mother. Oh, well.
Wasn't she even listening to me?
Hey, let's get in line now so we're guaranteed seats.
Milo, that is ridiculous. Okay.
I must be getting sick because I fell awful. can't use that in my act because I don't have a travel crisper. Otherwise,
What's going on, Mom? Since when are you a stand-up comic? Since when is your middle name a Laugh Riot?
I think she's funny.
You're young and naive. You don't know how cruel people can be when you make a fool of yourself.
Well, I don't plan to make a fool of myself. I plan to challenge myself and try something new.
But what about me? Do you know how embarrassing it is to have your mom try to be funny in public? Can't you just get your real estate license like normal moms?
Unfortunately for you, Peppy, I'm not what you call a normal mom. Now go upstairs and put a kibosh on that sass of yours, young lady.
Thanks for ruining my life. I'm disturbed. I need to take a moment. That's better. Maybe this won't be so bad after all. Are you kidding? It's gonna be worse than you think. What are you saying? Your mom is gonna do stand-up comedy. She's gonna talk about what she knows.
Get ready, Hazelnut Amphitheater, for the comedy stylings of Lydia!
What's up? What's up? Representing Hazelnut! You know, my daughter Pepper Ann took a beautiful picture for her yearbook, and I want to show it to you. Wait a minute. There we go. That's much better. My daughter, Pepper Ann! And I went out the other day to buy her first bra. She got all embarrassed and said, "Don't say that word." I said, "What? Bra? It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's just a bra. You're going to go out and buy your first cute, functional little bra." I mean, what happens if I put a hot dog in the freezer? Does it become a cold dog?
I don't know.
Mommy, I feel sick. I'm all gassy and bloated and sick. I shouldn't be left alone ever. Too bad you'll miss your show tomorrow night. But you have a sick child at home that needs your special brand of TLC.
Peppy, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I don't feel like you're being very supportive of me.
Mom, you're gonna make a complete fool of yourself and make me the laughingstock of the entire town. You might as well just call me Peppy Laughingstocking.
Well, if it's going to bother you that much, Pepper Ann, then I just won't perform. It's really not that big of a deal. Now, if you'll excuse me, there are mushrooms in the kitchen that need dicing.
Way to go, Peppy. Now we have to eat mushrooms. We'll be the first Lydia heads.
Won't that be delightful? Pepper Ann should be very grateful.
Why so glum, Peppy? You got what you wanted, and if everything is fine with you, well then that's good enough for me, because...
Don't say it. I know. What are you doing, Mom? You don't have time to cook. Your show starts in a couple of hours.
But, Peppy, I thought you said I would embarrass you.
Mom, that was 10 minutes ago. I am older now, wiser. Besides, this isn't about me. It's about you. If this is what makes you happy, then you have to do it.
Oh, Peppy, sometimes I want to spread you on a cracker and eat you up.
I'm gonna tell my grandchildren about this. I've always wanted an I was there when it began story.
Her courage is overwhelming. I know it's a comedy show, but I may weep.
Yeah! Go, Lydia!
Hello? It's grand to,
Come on, Mom, you can do it.
Wouldn't it be horrible to watch someone so nervous like that for an hour? You'd be more uncomfortable than the performer. Anyway, I'm a working mom, and that means...
Brilliant opening. What a twist.
And I say to myself, why can't we have windows in the mall where I work? Even prisoners have windows! Oh! Someone told me they lived in a vacuum. It was a crumb from my carpet. If the whole pineapple is 80 cents, how much is a piece of it? If the only man in your life is your kid's principal, you could be a single working mother. If you have a large assortment of bags of groceries, lunch bags, and bags under your eyes, you could be
a single working mother!
Thank you! Good night!
That was hilarious!
And so original.
That's right, one at a time. Let's all remain civilized. Did I mention that was my mom? Oh, yeah, we go way back.
Oh, Lydia, you were fabulous! fabulous, simply fabulous. Fabu Fabu, you must headline our Wednesday night comedy shows on a permanent basis.
Well, thank you.
If that's gonna happen, there's gonna have to be some major changes around here. First of all, that dressing room you gave her was a joke, right? I mean, it had to be a joke.
Thank you. I'm very flattered, but my comedy days are over.
Did you see that? Another brilliant one has slipped through my fingers.
Mom, what are you doing?
I told you, Peppy. I wanted to try something new, and I did. I'm glad I did it, but between you girls and my career, my life is plenty full.
But I thought you wanted to be happier.
Oh, I am happier. Challenging myself made me realize that I don't have to be stuck in a rut because I hold the key to my own happiness. You understand?
Yeah, I guess. Man, and I thought I changed my mind every 10 minutes.
However your mom chooses to express herself, we'll be there to support her.
Lydia Head is a loyal head.
These pocket tees are lovely, versatile, and won't put a dent in your pocket book.
It's not really the same, is it?
Not even close.